Good morning, and welcome to this weekend's edition of Darth Grumpy Dad Games. Sorry, I got an alert. And it was an alert that I went live on my phone. I'm like, I don't remember telling my phone app to tell me when I went live. I think, I know when I go live. Kind of defeats stuff. Anyways, episode 7. Um, I have no idea what I was doing. Oh, I was helping somebody else level their character last go around. Let's go to Act 1 as per usual. Take a look at what's going on. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's right. I had an appointment to go to, didn't I, last weekend? I was like, or my daughter did. That's right. So I left all just up and left and never came back. I apologize for that, but IRL stuff happens to us all. All right, apparently I identified. Let's see what we got. And, and I think I already have one of these for my father. Ooh, this one's. Oh, because it's got. Hmm. But you know what? I'm going to put this in my stash if I don't yet. That way I have one when I make my monk. Because this season, the monk, you're going to want the enchantress as your side character. I know that. So I'm going to need a whole another set of gear for Misty Miss here. And really, I could probably just take most of this stuff off as soon as I get a chance. Roll it for max intelligence that it can have as it sets. Put the biggest gems in her that I can. Did I ever get a boon of the hoarder? I think I did, didn't I? I finally got like a puzzle ring or. Mm. I do not see I have not gotten a boon of the hoarder yet. Which means I probably still haven't run enough Greaterus. That's at 29, that's at 30, that's at 29. Odd. I do have a puzzle ring though. Alright, alright. Let's do some Paragon. Fitty, fitty, fitty.
I can't afford that.
Hey, he can't afford that. Let's see, what was our highest? I'm sorry. I should take the time to look at this stuff. I got 14 keys. The highest rift I've run so far is a 111. I should take the time to look at this before I start a show every week, but I don't know. I guess you're getting the full experience. Like, when you have an OnlyFans page and you're getting the full girlfriend experience, which means she has a typer in Korea who responds to every one of your posts you make to her. Yeah, the real girlfriend experience. Yeah, fuck, man. Them chicks. They're raking the Ludian line that dude's like big time. They all have boyfriends. They all, oh, but you're getting the girlfriend experience. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah, that's probably something I shouldn't be talking about. It's none of my business. All right, and I need an ancient hellfire. How many machines do I have? Probably need to just run out and get a whole bunch of them. 6, 7, 12, 6. I might. That might be enough to get it done. Might be enough to get it done. Okay. Double check that I didn't have a boon of the hoarder. Got a whisper. Probably don't have enough gems to augment with. On top of that, I have not. Do I have enough ashes? Probably not. Looking in the wrong spot. I'm so silly some days. 55, nope, don't have enough ashes yet to make my Death Wish primal. Although it's not a horrible Death Wish, really. Elite damage. I had to roll it for poison damage. 8.5, that's probably off my stone. 7%. Yeah, it's not horrible. It's not a horrible Death Wish, though. So I could probably run with it for a while. And use the ashes to try and make a good primal Firebird's Eye. Although that one, for not even being ancient, isn't bad. It's not bad. Not horrible. Needs fire damage. Got fire damage there. Got fire damage there. Yeah, need fire damage on that. And I need to keep rolling those Essence of Anguish till I get one with fire damage on it. Percentage fire damage. Elemental fire damage. You know. Could roll a few more of those. Get some ancient ones. Wow. Yeah, crap. And I've already run a 111. How quickly did I run that 111? Well, let's take a look. I ran that 111 in 3 minutes. Okay, we can. Okay. Let's just keep going here then. See if we can get at least a 120. Right? That way we will know we have enough space to hold enough blood charge. I think I only need 1,500 at the end of the day. So if I roll up to a 120, let's do it. I need a boot in the hoarder. Hey, I need somebody like my brain needs some help. What to do.
Still waiting.
Okay, now I'm going to go back and pick this stuff up before I move on. Looks like I already got most of the pet pickup stuff for my pet. So all I need to pick up is the packages, the gems, and the legendaries. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, 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 bum bum.
Still waiting.
Oh. Yay! There's my boon of the horner, I'm willing to bet. Yep, there's my boon of the horner. Alright, alright, alright. Ooh. Way more intelligence. Alright, and save the other ones for my next female follower. Okay. And I'm still kind of wearing a push set here. Do I have a... I was putting together a farm set. Let's see what we've got on that. We've got... Okay, yellow gem in the hat. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather be wearing that cinder coat. Kind of got it. I should be wearing the cinder coat. Got it kind of backwards there.
I can't afford that.
Oh, jeez. Move that. There we go. All right. Till I can find a cinder, because cinder coat comes with fire damage, elemental damage. And then I'll want that to be in the cube and wear the Firebird's gloves. I'm guessing the one I had was either really crappy or I just wasn't thinking straight at the time, which is very possible on me. I mean, really. Followers are got broken crown, flavor time, Oculus ring. Do I have an Avarice band for her? I do have an Avarice band for her. Let's put a socket on it. I just got good intelligence on the 402. That's a bonus. Bonus. Vitality. Yep. It's probably gonna be. I don't know. Yeah, about the same. Doesn't really matter either one because I've got to live forever, cannot die on her. So let's see if we can get this socket. Oh socket, where art thou, socket? Damage. Oh, come on now. There we go. Let's see what we got for here. Say at least 20 of these. All right. Probably should see if I can roll a socket on that too. Oh. Try this one. Come now, be nice. Aha, there we go. Oof. Yeah, just hold off on a lot of that. Your follower need to get like her intelligence. Doesn't matter whatever their main stat is, intelligence dexterity, strength. You want to get it to 2,500, right? 20 or 25,000. That way, their skills are maxed out. Like at that point, they've got maximum amount of cooldown and maximum amount of duration on their skills, right? And the best way to tell where they are on that is you go into your options, you go into gameplay, and you make sure A, your elective mode is turned on, and then you scroll down and you make sure advanced tooltips is on. Because if that's not on, whoops. See, you don't get any of that information about their skills, how long they last, and durations. And the same with your skills, right? You don't get any of that information unless your advanced tooltips is turned on. See? And I know I tell people that every stream I tell, just in case there's somebody new to the game who doesn't know that. Make sure that's turned on. Like and obviously your elective mode needs to be turned on. So you can put your skills on whatever button you want. And numerous skills from a single category if you so wish, like here. Suppose I better level up that boot of the Hoarder. We'll start with just like low level ones. We'll do low level ones, like 35. Oh, I should be powerful enough to do it. There's no gold in these, so it doesn't matter. Right? I'm just going to keep my farm build on anyways, just smash through it, because it'll help me keep my resource generation up. And it'll be cheaper.
Need more time.
Need more time. There we go. Yeah! Go, buddy, go. We're getting hung up on the architecture. All right, yes. Great, we can get this done in one go right here. At least we should be able to. Get that extra shrine skill going. Nice. There we go. Now, like I said, this is really low GR, so we're not going to get crap out of them. But, yes, as a matter of fact, this gem needs to be leveled up.
I need to go back.
Wish I could listen to the music.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials? Still waiting.
Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Bow, bow, bow. So, I haven't been an asshole yet. So I apologize, but I need to be an asshole. If you've stumbled upon my humble little stream here and you find it enjoyable or humorous or helpful in any way, and would like to know when I go live, when I do other streams, which right now is mainly on the weekends, in the future I'm going to try and get to a point where I can once again do one every night, at least a 2 hour stream, and I'll end up doing a lot of other games too. I have a remake, the remake of Dead Space that I want to do. I haven't even played it yet. I have the remake of Resident Evil 4, which if you go look at my stream on YouTube, which by the way, after you followed me here on Twitch because you're such a kind, polite, and generous person, if you could also be so kind and polite as to take the link on my front page to my YouTube channel and like, subscribe, follow, maybe leave a comment in the comments to the whatever episode of this you've seen that convinced you that you should follow me on YouTube. Like, leave a comment in the comments, like, "Hey, you're ugly." Like really, it doesn't like. Okay, as you can tell, I'm a weak and feeble person and easily offended. Sometimes. Uh, yeah, leave anything. Leave a comment of any kind in the comments. That would be most helpful in getting my channel going again, because I've taken a significant amount of time off. Uh, I could use the help, please. Anyways, moving right on here.
I wish you luck.
They don't even have a chance, do they? Poor guys. Poor little fellers. And then once we get this to 25, I'm not sure whether we should just go start farming bounty mats, which there is a new way to do that with the portals of enmity, because the portals, I had not realized, because I had so much going on, I wasn't paying close enough attention, that the portals of enmity that drop the chest at the end, when you get to the end portal, whether it's 2 deep or 8 deep, that you go through portals, there's a goblin at the end of each one, as you know, and the chest it drops also drops bounty mats, 20 of each from each act, right? 20 to 60, I believe. Either 20 to 40 or 20 to 60. I think it was 20 to 60. Like, more than likely, the more portals you go through to get it, the more bounty mats it drops. But it is far, far faster to do those mats. And the best way to farm them that I found, that I think is the easiest, quickest way, is you go to your blacksmith and you craft pole arms, Sovereign Ascendant pole arm, or whatever it is. I'll show you here in a minute. And you craft. Oh, I missed some dudes. I totally went. That was not very talented of I. And you upgrade them from rare to legendary. And you have a roughly 1 in 3 chance with a level 1 character, Crusader, to make a bovine bardacy. And then you just run those. You just, cow sticks. You just farm the cow sticks. The Rift Guardian is dear, my dear, dear Rift Guardian. How kind of you to come and die for me. Now, as you can see, like, when you get to 50 on the Boon of the Horner, you get a 100% chance of the creature you killed dropping gold. So it is like the best way to farm gold in the game, right? In my opinion, like the easiest anyways. Once you get that Boon of the Horner, it takes a little time to get it to 50, not a horrendous amount of time. But once it's there, like, and anytime you're running bounties, you're running nephees, you're running the portals, your cow sticks, whatever it is, if you have that in, you are generating gold and a lot of gold. I mean, a lot of gold. Okay, how many? 16, 520, we're golden. All right, let's keep doing these.
Prove yourself worthy. You need more time.
Not that I need the extra skill going. Just trying to keep it a habit, right? So when you are pushing, every time, and you're not too squishy. Like if you're taking a lot of damage, and you actually need your health potions for the reason of, being a health potion, you might not want to use it to generate effects, right? Shrine effects. But as I said before, also you have the gloves of worship on your follower. Every time you pop your health potion, right? If you've got it open on you, which I probably don't have it open, you get a shrine, which I do. No, yeah, you get a shrine effect. Every time you get that shrine effect, it lasts 10 minutes because of the gloves of worship, right? It's super handy when you're pushing. Like the power creep on this game is, some people probably don't play it because it's actually become too easy. The game's become, right. But if you're newer to the game, all this stuff is nice. The devs really done a good job of polishing up a bunch of stuff on this game before they basically retired it, and all the seasonal stuff is rerun seasonal. But they done a good job. They created the shrine for the seasonal stuff. So even if whatever the seasonal buff or the seasonal theme is, even if it's kind of crappy or doesn't actually give you a lot of seasonal power boost, which is the point of the season, is to give you a good power boost. So where is our friendly? They'll probably come to us. Hopefully, there they are. But even if that seasonal boost is kind of cruddy, because of the altar, right? Because the altar of rights, you will always have a good seasonal boost because it's not available in non-seasonal play. As far as I know, it's not. I've checked non-seasonal a couple times. It's not there, and I don't believe it's going to be. So you will always at least have the altar boost for seasonal, right? And then they included the shrine, or right, the altar, the shrine effects that give you a boost for 10-minute boosts. They created the portals of enmity for way faster material farming. A few seasons back, like I'm sure the D4 was coming out, they knew they made on the full equip on your follower, they gave you the emanates properties, like right for gems, and emanates on like these for the key drops and your gloves of worships. And like they created that set of items that you could put on your follower that emanates to you, so you could build a farm build without necessarily having to give up so much power on your main build that you could no longer run T16, right? Because you used to, like back in the day, like that, you had to give so much power up to be able to farm. And you would have to choose, okay, am I going to farm gems? Am I going to farm keys? Am I going to farm uh, um, gold? Am I farming death breath? What am I, So you would end up having, instead of just having like three builds in your worth of gear in your stash and in your wardrobe here, your armory, it'd be like sets, right? That's why you needed all these different, right? Or one for each different, set build, whatever. But you would need like three for each set alone. Like you need your push build, you need a farm build, And then generally later on, I'll also build on like a Nerf build. It's just for lower GRs. So when you're playing with somebody else that isn't as sturdy as you, like, and you're running lower GRs, right? And so you don't need all your farm gear on stuff. You still need it to be capable of running those at a good speed, but you don't need quite so much. Right? You can nerf it a little so you can run them faster, right? Like a lower GR would be like a speed build for your greater rifts, right? Because you don't need all that power. You just don't. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You just don't need it.
I wish you luck.
But ba ba ba. Suppose I could probably get away with listening to podcasts in the background, right? Definitely not music, but you get a copyright call on you if you're listening to music in the background that isn't approved. Most music that's approved for stuff like this is just not, right? It's just clips and stuff. Boring, boring. But the type of podcast I listen to, when again, nobody wants to listen to the ethics of evolutionary biology, right? Well, like nobody wants to listen to that. I'm the only weirdo. Which is weird stuff, right? Weird stuff. So you gotta listen to me hum songs that don't exist. Here we go. Ooh, there's some more blues over here. This isn't a bad area. I mean, it's a nice big open area. You can, right. Once you get a good pattern going for it, you can clear it out pretty quickly. But it's still a few too many obstacles. The big mound in the middle, but like for instance, for me, like my lower GR, back to the subject I was on. Yes, hip hopping around. Apparently, the Adderall hasn't kicked in yet. Um, like my lower GR build will be a lot like my farm build, or it will be my push build, but I'll just have Wrestler's Folly in the cube or something, right? Just to group stuff together faster, and I'll use it on like 120s or something for the Firebirds, for instance. We are at 20 because I mean, when you're pushing, Wrestler's Folly costs you a lot. It costs you, to have instead of Mantles of Channeling in the cube or whatever, right? You lose a lot of go juice. 25% damage, man. It's a big loss. Um, but when you're doing something where you're just melting everything anyways, it goes faster because Wrestler's Folly will drop everything in a group, right? When you're just suck them all together in a nice little pile. You blow up the pile, right? So you like that. This, like, when they added those bigger floors, like the last couple I was on, were like, oh, I like this nice big open floor. They're like, yes, we're gonna have less spaghetti floors, and more just go time. And they didn't take this out. They didn't take that last one out, which is the most like even this one. I don't mind this one, but that other one, that other spaghetti floor, oh man, that's like when you're trying to push and you get that floor, Jesus. Or even if you're speed farming and you get that floor. Not that it's ever going to come out now because they're done doing stuff to the game. It's what it is what it is. Like they'll never like take out the like. Basically, using the Firebirds is you taking an advantage of the game. Something in the game you can do on console that you can't do on PC, right? Because, like I said a bunch of times on the PC, you can't channel your disintegrate rate and launch tornadoes at the same time, right? So you're taking advantage of a glitch in the game, basically. Oh yeah, and for those of you who haven't noticed, I am playing on my Xbox. I do all my console. I stream straight from my Xbox. That's why some of the quality is kind of janky. This is definitely not a professional stream. It's very low pro, low as it goes. But then I'm not a professional streamer. I'm not kind of not the point of what I do. It's more to have fun and show people that they can play a game. They can get a long ways into a game, right? And they can have a lot of fun with the game, even though they only can play a couple hours a week, right? That's the whole point. Like what you can do in 2 hours. And I play this way. I don't skip get out on the gameplay. I don't to show people you can get a lot done in a couple hours. Like I gotta get back to playing Dollars too. Like it'll be nice when I can play every night of the week again. Do a stream because that's what it was. Like I'd let's do a stream on this. One day do a stream on Dauntless. Do a stream on, maybe I'll do one on D4. That game is, I don't know. But you can build. You can just kind of follow some of the builds on. I think I've used Mobile Lytics for D4, and not even be concerned with getting all the stuff right on the build. Just getting the proper effects and most of the uniques they suggest, and you can get a long way in the game. Like right, you can get into most of the upper level content. Right, it's not that hard, and it takes a longer though. I will admit it takes like the grind is much more real on that game, and the same with like Monster Hunter. The grind on Monster Hunter is real. And I have a hard time finding like that's a game I played by myself a lot. Got kind of a decent way in, I guess. And, I don't think I've gotten all the monsters open on the game. I haven't it just gets to the point that when you want to play with other people, and the way the game is put together, it's not easy to get other people into your game, right, or into your life. Like you both can't be down at the market at the same time, right? So it makes it a little bit harder to play with your friends, right? It's a little bit more of a pain in the ass to get together on the same hunt, right? It's not very user friendly, I guess. Oh, I must have forgot to empower one of these. Oh. I guess I forgot to go up a level too. Yay! Oh, talking too much, man. I'll bet you somebody watching this scene that they're like, oh, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it, he's gonna. Oh, he did it. He didn't go up.
Still waiting.
All right, I'm gonna clear out. Okay. Nice, nice. For those. I did get those to level 3. Yeah, both those. Save that. So I have one to reforge. Quill Harass. I may save that for a Z barb if I just in case. I don't know if I'll end up making one, but 78. I don't know. I don't remember what the percentage was on my other one. That definitely need to put that in the cube. I don't have a lot of mats. But if I build a Z-barb, that needs to be in the cube. Well, for the build I use. On the Z-barb anyway. '76, '78, '72, '77 is the best one I got so far. You can always like take and reforge because you want that to be it maxes out at 85% on your Oculus ring that you put on your follower because it emanates, right? Too bad Ring of Grandeur doesn't emanate also, right? That would be nice. That'd be too easy though, man. That would add because then like I could instead of having right, I could and I don't even know what other ring I would wear outside for this that would give me improvement. Probably a ring a Stoner Jordan, right? I would probably yeah, I'd put Stoner Jordan in the cube because I'd still want this one because everyone comes with cooldown and resource reduction. So I'd still want this one, and the crit. And it's real easy to get one with 6 crit chance. Like an ancient one, it's easy to find one with 6 crit hat and pretty high cooldown and resource reduction, right? It caps out at 8. It's pretty easy to find one at 6, 7 on each of those and 6 crit hit, and then roll the attack speed off for your socket, right? And same with combo. Every single combo comes with a socket. So it's not hard to find an ancient one. All you need to do is find a decent ancient one that has 6% crit hit chance and decent intelligence on it and roll for your crit damage, right? You don't have to have it, like you can roll it for straight damage, the intelligence, but if you want your uber perfect roll gear, sure, but I mean, int is fine. Int is fine.
Don't be shy.
And then we were going to gamble for these. There was my cinder code, I seen it. Didn't even know I had that. Whole primal!
I can't afford that.
You see that? I haven't even got a primal out of Kadala on my main. Like if my main could do like a 149 or something stupid. Look at that chainmail. Boom. Ha ha ha. So I could make an ancient death wish now if I want. Alright, and I have that potion open already. I thought I did, but it was like it was an easy check. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Okay. Got that one. And then this one I need 110. I'm not too worried about these. Like, I can get all these later, right? I can get those later. They're not that big a deal. I mean, they're important for Bush. It's nice to have all that stuff done before you start building other characters. It's a nice boost when you're leveling your next character. So yeah, let's do that. I don't think you even like. I think you can do it without even. So let's. Or I could try and do my Firebird's Eye. I think it's easier to get a really good Death Wish though. Like I know, like the one I made, my Wu Kim Lao for my monk on my main, came with area damage, like 25%, 24% area damage, which is huge for the POJ build. I mean, like, seriously huge. This is, let me take this gem out, double check. This appears to be a pretty good Death Wish already. 7% damage. Had to roll it for that. Cooldown would be nice to have on it, but I'm using the Ring of Obsidian, so I don't really need the cooldown, right? Because I've got the Obsidian. It's just that it adds a percentage of your cooldown becomes damage because of the captain set, right? That's why it's nice to have it, but you don't necessarily need it. Damage, area damage, attack speed would be good for this build. Um, it's actually pretty good. I think I'll just, yeah, I think I'm gonna try and make. I'm gonna try and make a good. That's a pretty good fireburst. But I can augment my Death Wish if I want, and I cannot augment this yet. So I'm gonna try my Firebird's Eye. Fingers crossed here. Oh, I took it off, right? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Still have all that other stuff in my. Actually, not this one. Just in case, because this is a decent one. In case the one I roll ends up being super shitty, let's grab one. Let's grab this one. Yeah, that would be. And then let's get rid of all this extra crap I'm carrying. Save that tile rushes for my follower. Save the cinder coat. Because I won't need the gold skin on my follower for gathering gold anymore, right? Ooh. That has way better intelligence, though. All right, I'll save that one. And I'll wait. I'll just wait until I get an ancient one. Until an ancient Talrashis drops for her. All right, and then let's. Fingers crossed. Let's see what we got on it. All right, 20% fire, 10% crit hit. So, yeah, we can roll probably that vitality because it's not as important with this build because we have so much damage reduction. It's nice having high vitality. It is. I'm not lying, but and then we can roll that, right? Because I don't think we can get our. No, we can't get it there. And like you could also do cooldown or 10% damage because you can get crit hits, return resource in the queue or in your altar over there, right? So for your push build, but like right now, everything's so OP, it's not a big deal. I would rather have the extra resource generation out of the build, right? Whoops. Double check, make sure we can get it. I didn't think we could. So it's definitely going to be that vitality going down the road. So we want crit hits grant for arcane, right? So we could do cooldown reduction, we could do resource reduction, right? Area absolutely do not need area damage on the Firebirds, right? A little bit because it increases the area of your explosive blast and ups that damage. But I mean, it's not like you're so OP. It's not that big of a deal. I'd rather have the resource generation personally. You can do whatever it is you feel like doing. Oh, come now. There we go. And then I'm just going to do away with this so it can't be re-equipped. And then we are going to fetch. Yeah, what? That's probably our best pair right there. Yeah, it's not worth it to. Not really worth. None of the other ones are really worth it. Okay, and I'll put these back in. Because later on, I'm going to start reforging them to try and get a good ancient or a primal. Right? So you want to have a few you can reforge. And then go to the cube. Whoops. Put that there. Go to the cube. Oops. It would appear there we go. There we go. So now we're getting 20% damage there. 25% resource reduction and 20% fire skill damage on that cinder coat. So that puts us 90% fire damage increase. Now, not good for pushing. Again, not good for pushing, but it gives us a lot of resource reduction, right? So we can run just full on, all out longer. Okay, so there, our Wrestler's Folly, right? It's coming together. It's coming together. Oop, let's take them gems out of there. Put them there. There we go. Update our farm. Update our push. There we go. Put our gems away so we don't accidentally discard them. Go back to leveling our boon of the hoarder. Need to go to a 60, I believe, to finish it up. There we go. And like I said, the reason I do that is just because it's cheaper for the gold, and I can, I can get 5 chances to level the piece, level my gem, and it's far less gold, right? That's pretty much all you're getting by empowering it is you get the extra chance to empower a legendary gem or upgrade. I need arcane power. Yeah. Still a little too OP, apparently. Power pylon. Next floor. Do da da pa pa do. Hey, yes, we are the ba 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 da pa doos. Yeah. New musical group, the bop bop da da bop bop doos. Let's go. The Riptarian has thrived. I know I'm ignoring my main gems here right now to level the Spoon of the Hoarder, but we are going to have to do some key farming soon, and keys do drop in the portals of enmity. So, and that's what we're going to be doing. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. They're not being very forthcoming. Oh, there's one. I was going to say, where are all my pylons? I was feeling a bit abused. And a good part of the time, I'm just watching my map in the corner. I'm not even looking at what I'm killing because I'm just speed pushing through, and hopefully I'm killing all the proper mobs and picking everything up. He needs to go back. We're headed back.
Unleash your power, champion. Not ready yet.
And as you, like, it's a different kind of strategy when you're using the Rancer's Folly too, right? You spin your, like, so that it sucks everybody into you or creates little piles. Instead of, like, if you're not using it, you just lock onto a single target and blast it the heck out of them, right? Till they melt in the arcane fires of your hatred. Ah. Power pylon. I don't really feel like going over that whole lower area. I'm just gonna, ooh, nice. Check out here, go to the next floor. Oh, nice one, good floor. Yeah, we're just warming up, baby. That's the truth. That's no joke right there. No joke. No lie, man, no joke. All right, one more and we'll be at 50. Ba, 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 ba.
I wish you luck. Still waiting.
Start out with nice floor. Nice floor. Nice. Good floor. Very good floor. Good floor. Pat your head floor. Yes. Purr, purr. Good floor. There we go. There we go. There it is. This last one I might take a look. Alright, alright. Well done.
Still waiting.
You can run this build with a Traveler's Pledge Compass Rose also if you like. It'll cost you a fair bit of damage because you don't lose your combo, so you'll lose that extra damage on your fire cycle. But all you're getting 100% damage out of the squirts, right? That's the reason you wear it. And the backside, right, is that you take 50% more damage. And you have to not be taking damage for like 10 seconds to get to the point to where you're getting your 100% damage. Now, if you're dying a lot early on and you're having a hard time with the squirts, you can run with the Traveler Pledge Compass Rose. Let's do this. I think this character here, yeah, right? So ran a 146 in 11 minutes with a non-ancient Traveler's Pledge Compass Rose, right? Got crit on it, vitality, da. This one's got crit, fire damage, and the socket. Like that's what like you can see, it's nothing's rolled on that. That's what. Oh, no, roll the socket on it. It's fine. It doesn't show the little swirly in the corner. Roll the socket on it, right? So it's got high crit, right? 8% crit chance is pretty high, right? Crit neck, like I don't even have crit chance on this one, right? So that Traveler's Pledge was good, and it was a good combo. You just get a little more at the end of the day out of running the squirts combo combination, right? Because you get that extra 200% on your fire cycle, right? But you can still get there without it. You can easily get there without it, right? So, like, you know, see, so yeah, 146, right? And all this gear, look at this gear. It's ancient, it's been augmented, but it's not all super duper gear, right? It's not all primal, right? That's primal made with thatches. This is just an ancient, right? It's just an ancient. That's not even ancient. That's an ancient. It's only got 5.5 crit on it, right? Right? You can get her done. This is just an ancient. Again, just an ancient, right? You can get it done with just ancients and just, right? And you can get your gems way faster by putting this build together that I've got together, right? Just a basic farm build for getting extra gems by putting the broken crown on your follower. Oh, see? And I haven't even put, like, they do get the first two ranks of these gems do go towards upping them. The third random thing you get by leveling these legendary gems to 3, the seasonal ones they don't get, but they get the perks out of the first 2 levels, you know. Move unhindered through stuff, mark for death. They can help you generate poison damage for your poison damage stacks. So if you don't have squirts and you don't have the combo, you're having issues staying alive, you're dying too easy, you can go with the Traveler's Place combo. Because the way it works, yeah, we'll go back into leaderboards. That'll just be the quickest. Look at this guy. Right. While moving, damage taken is reduced by 50%. So, like, say the monk or something, you could wear that combo and get 50% damage reduction because you're always moving. And then when you're standing still, the damage goes up by 100%. Right. So with this Firebirds build, right? So you're doing this most of the time, and then you teleport, and you'll lose that 100% bonus for a split second. It'll drop out when you teleport, but then it will be instantly be 100% again. It won't slowly climb up and down. It will stay at 100%, almost 100%. Like it'll go down for a split second when you teleport, but not like it's almost not. It's not even noticeable, right? So you'll get your 100% extra damage, and you'll be a lot less squishy early on in your build if you use Traveler's Place Compass Rose. But it doesn't take much. I mean, once you get to the point where you can run to, oh wow, that's that's a good one. Okay. I suppose I should start doing some gem. And how many keys do I have left? 3. All right, so we just made it there. Just made it there. Now, to do our farming. Whoops. Over here to your staffs. The Sovereign Infernal Pole Arm. We're going to make about 10 of these bad boys. Oh, that's a challenge. And we are going to come over here to the cube, and we are going to go to upgrade rare item. And we're going to start upgrading these. Vengeance. Vine Barcy. Didn't get all that many out of it, too. So we got 2 out of 10. But you know, you get a lot out of the cow sticks and the portals, right? But that's kind of an expensive way to farm them. If you really want to farm them, you'll quit out of your game. You're going to go switch hero. And then you're going to create a hero. You're going to go to your Crusader. Right? And you can create a seasonal Crusader. And it's not even many, none of that's going to matter. Male, female, doesn't matter. And I fucked up. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to quit out. I'm going to save this character, though, because I'm only making this character for one reason right now. And then I'm going to go to game settings, adventure mode, act 1, normal, continue. Now we're going to try this again. And we're going to make our Sovereign Infernal Pole Arm. Do 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 do. Boppity boop, bippity bop, boppity boopity, boppity boo. Okay, that's enough. I'm tired of it. And then we're gonna waddle on over here. And we're gonna, once again, upgrade rare items. Bovine. 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 Because there's only 3 items that it can be with your level 1. And it can be any level 1 character, I suppose. But I know for a fact with Crusaders 1 and 3. Right? That was a far better use of our materials. So it's going to be far more efficient to get our bovine bardice by making a level 1 character, level 1 Crusader. Again, go to your staffs over here. Second one down, Sovereign Infernal Pole Arm. Put these bad boys in our stash. Then I'm going to quit out again. I'm going to switch hero. I'm going to go back to our Wizzy Wiz, our seasonal Wizzy Wiz here. I'm going to continue. Right, I'm going to make sure I've got my farm build on. Right. Cool beans. Then I'm going to check our skills. Like we don't we can go. We don't really need that. We can go full blown. We have plenty of resource reduction right now. We're only in T16. I'm going to keep conduit on that. I'm going to keep prism on that. I'm going to keep everything else the same. Right? Update this. And really, wait, no, actually, it's like, that was a bad call. Like, I don't even need that. I'm going to do this. Maximum arcane and arcane generation. Right, just get more resource out of the build. Oops, did I fuck up? I fucked up. I did. I fucked up. Okay. Skills. There we go. Double check. Double check. Yeah. Yeah. Try this again. There we go. There it is. All right. Then I'm going to come over here to our doobly-doo. So we got our followers. We got to come to our doobly-doo. I'm going to go to the bovine bardice. I'm going to pop that cow stick. Okay, here we go. Gems. And we're going to farm this bad boy for mats. And notice all the gold. Look at all that gold. Right? And because your follower has the avarice band on, it increases. Right? It emanates. Each time you pick up gold, increase your gold radius. and health pickup radius by 1 yard for 10 seconds, stacking 30 times, right? So like an extra 30 yards, like your pickup gold pickup radius is pretty much the entire screen, right? So every bit of gold, every all your your globes and everything just get picked up. They just get picked up. It's freaking awesome, right? And then now to as our farming, we got the Boon of the Hoarder, level 50. We gain 100% chance, gold explosion, and 30% increased movement speed for 2 seconds. Right? So it just increases our overall speed, our gold pickup radius for farming. Right? So we're cooking now. We're cooking with fire, literally. Check the map once in a while. Sometimes I get moving through this so fast I won't notice that a portal has dropped. Oh, right there. Boom. And this is now how we're going to farm our portals. Right? Look at this. Rift keystones right there. Boom. So now we're getting keystones. We're getting mats. And if I remember right, on our follower, 25% chance for an extra greater rift key. Right? And we'll pop down to our next level. Oh, there's our legendaries. They're starting to drop. And there's our next portal. So, and lots of legendary drops drop in these once you get past the second or third one. Like, yeah. Even though your pet is picking everything else up, if you get one of these that goes 6 or 7 deep, by the time you get to the bottom, you're going to have to go back down and get rid of all your legendaries. You're going to have 60 legendaries and whoops. And a bunch of gold. Greater rift keys. See? Now this is the way this gets done on this game now. Whoop. I need healing. Yeah, I know. I'm being very nice. Not keeping my stacks up very well. We're getting double death breath out of our altar over there. Oop. We have a nemesis is coming in. Be here sooner or later. They'll catch up. Looks like we got everything picked up. Yeah, I'm just warming up, baby.
Not ready yet.
Oop. Boom. That was a shock to the system right there. Keystones. And that was our goblin, so that's the end. And take our time here, trying to pick up around that. Bunch of topaz. See, once you get close to that, it doesn't like. Alright, so let's see. 40 of those, 40 holy water, 40 nightshade, 40. So there's all of our bounty mats, right? 40 of each. Arcane dust, veiled crystal, all those. Now here's the thing. If we go back to town, now the countdown when the portal, even if we don't, if we just let the portal close. Here's the fun part about doing it this way. We get sent back to town, and we can just jump right back into right back in, like we don't have to go hunting for where we were. Let's see, we're pretty full.
Still waiting.
So basically, bounties are a thing of the past. You don't really need to run them after you've run your initial, you've gotten your ring of grandeur. Because that's one thing I don't think I haven't paid attention to see if I get more rings of grandeur. Oh, puzzle ring. So like you'll still need to run arcane instead of fire. I think I got fire on the one I've got though. No, I don't. That's a much better squirts. All right. Golden key or golden gems. Rah! 44 chances. Let's see. Like, absolutely do not need that arcane skill, but I'll save the intelligence on this. I'd rather it be fire damage, but we'll roll the arcane skill off for the socket. Because, oh, that's a shorter list. I don't need it though. This is the thing I really don't need on the whole. There's my fire skill damage, but they don't have a socket. And I need the legendary gem. Most of our stuff we're not pushing right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna be farming and shit, but it'll still be better to get our crit hit. We at least now have crit hit added to our build. And I can augment that too if need be to get more intelligence out of our build, right? Save those for now. And then back in here. I think I cleared out pretty good. Oh, I need to gamble. We'll just gamble for gloves. Try and get an ancient set. We won't see a primal out of her again for a long time. Bing, bong, bing, 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 bong, ding. Hop right back up in here, see where we were. Okay. Start rocking it again. Bow, bow, now, now, bow, now, now, now. Ooh, dang! That dude didn't like me at all, did they? They were really trying to kill me. Triggered both the Enchantress cheat kill and the Firebird's fine ring. They thumped me. They don't like. They don't like. We don't like you no more. We don't like you at all. You know how many of our fellow cows are gonna die now that you showed people how to farm this? That's it. Vengeance. Vengeance shall be ours. Come on. Yeah, there's lots of goodies in here. I'm not saying there isn't, but I want the portals. I like it when at least 2 of the portals drops during a thing, right? 3 is preferable if you get 3 of them out of it. 1 is acceptable. I mean, since that one was pretty deep and we got 40 of each bounty map from each act out of it. Like in the time, like that didn't even take us to get those first 40 bounty mats. Wasn't even the amount of time it would have taken to run a single act of bounties. We got, double bounty mats basically. We had, it was like we ran 2 full sets of bounties. All 5 acts, 2 sets. Of course, you get double bounty drops out of the altar over there, but I guess which is when you're trying to get your Ring of Grandeur and you have to run Act 1 bounties, and when you're trying to get an Avarice band and you have to run bounties to do it. And I think there's some other gear that drops out of bounty caches that you have to run bounties to get. I think there's a set of pants for the Witch Doctor, for a Witch Doctor build, and a helm for a Wizard build. A couple different ones that only drop out of those. I'm badly wounded. Yeah, see, I'm still... Oh, look at that. There's another portal. So we'll finish this up and then hop that portal. So if you're farming and you need everything, you need all your bounty mats, right? This is definitely the way to get it done now. You're going to get everything out of these. Right? Your Veiled Crystal. Between the 2 of them, right? You're going to get your Veiled Crystal. You're going to get your Blue Crystal. You're going to get your reusable parts. Look at that one. Look at all the especially if you've got your farm build put together on your follower also, right? It's just, yeah. Oh, oh, is this a Gabi level? Oh, no, just a single Gabi. Occasionally, I'll come in here in this level, and there'll be like 20 goblins in here. Like, serious God, 20 freaking goblins. All right, holy water, Chaldean nightshade, and 20 of each again, and that was pretty. Arcane dust one. I need to go back.
Not ready yet.
Oh, oops. 3, 2, 1. That'll close. And we cleared this out in here fully. Yeah. So once again, we can clear out.
Still waiting.
Another syndicate. I can always roll for fire damage. This has higher resource reduction. 28 over. The other one only has 15. So we'll swap that out. Okay. Not a lot there. All right. And then if we wanted to do another one of those, we would just quit out. Continue. And we could pop another one. And rock and roll. Body de ba. But how many keys did we get out of that? All right, we were down to 3. We got 10 keys out of that one. Out of that one. Bovine Bartise with 2 portals. We got 10 more keys. Sometimes you don't hardly get any. So like it fluctuates. It does. Right? But we got 10 keys. And now if we were just farming keys, we could have maybe gotten more keys out of just running 2-minute neffies, like just going, not really taking the time to pop reusable weapons racks and all that. We're sitting at 500 reusable parts, and these aren't like with the thing that's going on in the. We don't need to worry about that stuff even. I mean, depends how many of the advantages do you want to, how many of these exploits do you want to use? Because, whoops, not what I wanted to do. Pet picks them all up. We're now at 900 reusable parts. All right, and then we can always go over to the cube and convert reusable parts into veiled crystal. Right? But if you're, yeah. But I just want keys right now. I just want to run for keys, so I'm just going to run for keys. And of course, farm gold and DB at the same time. Right? Just give my pet enough time to pick stuff up before I move on, right? And I'm only going to stop for legendaries, right? Went the loop-de-loo. Yep. Oh, and gems. Grab the gems. And I'll bet too, like I haven't checked because I don't never really worried about running puzzle rings a whole lot because I'm always anytime I'm farming mats of any kind, I'm also farming gems. This is the way I have my followers set up. So I don't worry about running puzzle rings. Good morning, daughter. To get gems and whatnot. So I'm always generating them, basically. Even at the end of a greater rift, if it drops gems, I'm getting an extra gem drop out of it. Pick it up, dang it. Let's go. Ah, that's something that annoys me. When the Rift Guardian drops, whether it's Nephilim Rift or GR, it like glitches the whiz out and it won't teleport for a second. And if everything's blown up around you, then you're getting caught in that. Okay, we had 13 keys. 17, right? So if you're just farming keys, if you're not farming all your other mats, still a little bit faster, you just run a Nephi, right?
Still waiting.
Kool-Aid's a good one, but it's not really necessary anymore. And save that flavor of time.
Need more time.
Need more time. Ramble.
I can't afford that.
Go grab some more keys. And we'll level up our gems more. We'll just run some 90s. That way they're nice and cheap and fast. Oh, I guess we're almost at 2 hours. I guess I went over the farm build a little better, how to build that, farm gems, farm gold. We got a bit of the horror. Went over portals, farming portals, farming cow sticks. Yeah, not a bad couple hours. Probably just take a little break, eat a snack, hit the head, whatnot. And if none of my homies has gotten online to grind anything else, then we will I'll do another one of these. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to hit the health button. Pick that up. You want that legendary. I like farming the like if I'm just going somewhere to farm stuff, like before, like there's so much more stuff. Like when they first came out with this area with the Act 5 and this cemetery, this was my favorite place to come farm. One of my favorite places because there's so much here, right? There was generally plenty of little pylons, little shrines, right? And there's all these jars you could break, right, to get speed bonus, like especially like running a monk or something like that, right? That does some, right, your POJ or whatever. There's all these jars, right? And then you can just get moving. And there's also a lot of, I can find one here. You never find one when I'm looking for one. But there's a lot of like little weapons racks in here. Let's see. There's usually some up here. There's never like, I want to show you this thing that there's a whole bunch of, and then there's not any around. See, this is how, yeah, this is my life. Welcome to my life, folks. But again, see, we have plenty of area here if we're farming Death Breath, right? There's still plenty. There's farming gold, plenty of that stuff. Nice, good, tight area. Good monster density. Oops, there's some gems. And maybe it's just because it's a Nephi Rift. And it's not being nice. There's usually a lot of little tombstones that are actually weapons racks. And so you can get a lot of reusable parts out of here too. Which isn't really important anymore because so much about this game has changed. Alright, head back to town, I guess. But yeah, that used to be one of my favorite places to farm. Or the cemeteries.
Still waiting. That is too expensive.
Ooh, 9.5. What's the one we've got? It's got 10. Yeah, nah. This isn't a bad place to farm either. There's lots of these weapons racks in here if you're farming reasonable parts. Your defenses are nothing. What? Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm not wearing it right now. An errant thought went through my head, and I checked it, and I was like, oh well, that was silly. You don't have that gem in right now. You're not farming. I mean, you're not pushing. You're farming. Oh, sorry. Gotta adjust my position. Getting a little stiff and sore. You dare attack me? Okay. There's a wooden door somewhere. That's there we go. That was a nice little. Plenty of gems out there. All right, let's get out of here. Get back down this way. Oh man, we almost got it done. I could probably hunt around and find one or two guys to, but that would probably take more time than just doing this.
Need more time.
No, you need to learn how not to get caught up on all the architecture. There we go. No, that's get the flock out of here. Maybe. Nope. They decided they all wanted to commit suicide. Now let's try and get the flock out of here.
I need more time.
Let's see what happens.
I can't afford that. Still waiting.
Oh, I forgot. I need to I've been getting rid of set pieces, and I need them to get my pages for the altar over there. I don't think I've done that yet. Maybe I'll come back and I'll just work on the altar. Maybe I'll come back, maybe level my main gems here to 50 or so. Also, my three mains so that everything's at least 50. And then go back to working on the altar when I come on our next adventure. So, 2 hours in on this little bad boy here, and let's call it here. Again, if you have found anything I've said during this useful in any way, and find you may be able to find some more useful bits of info from me in the future, please follow me here on Twitch at Darth Grumpy Dad Games. And if you think I may have interesting stuff for you to learn in my other streams, take the link on my front page to my YouTube channel, Darth Grumpy Dad, at YouTube, and subscribe, like some videos, leave some comments, what have you, over there on YouTube, where I archive all my videos. Because videos are only up here on Twitch for a week or two, and then they're gone forever. So I store them all over at YouTube. Hop on over there and check out some of my other content. This is Darth Grumpy Dad, heading out. Catch you in a few.